guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here, and we have been treated the past few days on Ultimate Team. There is so much content, I can hardly keep up with it. It's ridiculous. 2 new squad building challenges came out in the league section, amongst other stuff, you know, player of the month, team of the group stage, all of that craziness. I got Samuel Eto'o, the Super League SBC the other day, and today I'm going to show you that I've also managed to get GIGNAC. Now, this squad building challenge in itself, I would say 40% of the players already in my club, and this, honestly, I think I might have just broken even. I might have broken even, or I might have spent a very small amount of coins in order to complete this SBC. Now, if you don't have any of the players, I reckon it's obviously going to cost you something, but there's a chance that you could get something back in packs. I'll show you my packs at the end of this video, or halfway through the video whenever we complete every single team. And of course, you can pause the video at any given moment to see what particular players I've used in order to get enough requirements to complete each and every challenge. But of course, it is just a case of going in and picking out the players from every single team. If you can buy gold players, typically those are less costly than some of the non-rare and rare silver items, because obviously gold players are packed a lot more on this game. And of course, it's going to bring your average rating up higher, so you're more likely to complete the challenge. There are quite a lot of gold players in some of the teams in the Mexican League, which is obviously good. It means it's not going to cost you very much. I say it didn't cost me much. I wasn't cautious at all. I stuck the players in that I had in my club already that probably would have had loyalty on, which means I could shove a goalkeeper at centre back if I needed to, something like that. But when I went and bought the players, I would just literally on the squad screen, I would say I needed a right back for this next team. I would just go in, I would search that particular team, right back or right wing back, and just buy one off the market. I wasn't particularly cautious of making sure I got the cheapest one. If it was under 1,000 coins or something like that, then I would probably just pick it up. And I still think I've broken even, or just only spent a little bit for this 86 rated GIGNAC, which is quite cool. You know, it's a good thing to be able to do. Obviously, squad building challenges are fun, and sometimes they are seriously costly. Sometimes they're not. And like Lacazette was obviously a really sought after player, and the French Ligue 1 players boomed like crazy. But I think with Eto'o and GIGNAC coming out, they're decent players and they're of a nice rating, but they're not like Lacazette level or Giovinco OP with so much pace and dribbling and stuff like that. So maybe people have been doing the bronze pack method for ages and ages and storing up players from all of these different leagues. And what I found is that when I completed this, literally on the day that it came out, it was just a case of everyone had launched their stuff onto the market. Everyone was undercutting and whatnot. So my advice to you, if you do want to do this challenge, is probably do it sooner rather than later, because people are going to get bored if their stuff doesn't sell, and they'll just go ahead and keep it in their club or discard it. And I think the more time goes on, like random non-rare silvers from this Mexican league are going to become slightly rarer and whatnot, and maybe the price starts going up. I'm not sure though, but that's what I would recommend. Do it sooner rather than later if you're going to do it, especially while GIGNAC's relevant as well. But as you can see, we've completed it. You get 22,500 coins back for doing so as well, which is obviously great, and you get the special 86 rated GIGNAC. Awesome. He's got 77 pace, 79 dribbling, 77 passing, 90 shooting, and 86 physical. He's also tall, strong, that sort of player, but he is only like a 3-star skill, 3-star weak foot player. So I was wondering whether or not, how well I would get on with him. And for that, I'm going to definitely do a FUTWIZ player review. I might not do a specific squad builder on my channel for this player, but I'll definitely go ahead and do a full in-depth review over on the FUTWIZ channel. I'll leave a link in the top right for you guys to go ahead and subscribe. And also, by doing this challenge, you earn literally a pack every single time you do a challenge. So we've got 18 packs to open, as well as getting the 22.5k for completing it, and getting the GIGNAC too, which is one of the reasons why you have a high chance of either breaking even, sometimes making profit. All you got to do is pack one pretty sick player in 18 packs, and you start making money. Now, there are quite a lot of gold packs that come from this particular challenge, and my advice to you is, well, Team of the Group stage is out right now. There's lots of informs and special items in packs. So if you're going to open these packs, sort of do it now. I did this slightly before Team of the Group stage came. We get ourselves a nice big flare there, which is Xhaka, 84 rated Xhaka. I'm guaranteeing that he will be a useful player in my club at some point for a squad building challenge. You know, typically every month the player of the month stuff requires a high rated Premier League team, and he's one of the high rated players that I can definitely use. So most of these gold packs were giving me not much. I was getting the odd Turkish league player, the odd Liga NOS player, the odd sort of Mexican league player that I could sell on. But really, I was hoping to get some sort of special item at some point. I got myself a Jack Butland there who sold for nearly 4,000 coins because everyone loves him and loves to use him in FUT Champs as well. But you get a few silver packs by doing this particular challenge as well. We'll get to them literally later on in the video. And they can be really, really profitable because they feature players that, you know, who open silver packs regularly. Not many people. Definitely not as many people as what open gold packs. So obviously the silver players, there are less of them on the market. They're more sought after. And if you do need certain silver players for these challenges, what I found in challenges like this is that left backs and right backs for certain teams are more than likely to be the most expensive players. Sometimes I remember doing like the Lacazette one where certain left backs and right backs were nearly 10,000 coins. That can get costly if they're just a non-rare silver because so little people have packed that player, or people normally just discard it rather than selling it, that it's such a rare player on the market, meaning the price is obviously gonna, it's all supply and demand at the end of the day. You guys know all about that. At some stage in this particular pack opening, I do manage to get myself an inform. We're gonna see it in at some point throughout the next few packs that I've got. And when I pack him, well, we'll talk about it in a second when I actually go ahead and pack him. But a lot of the packs, as you can see, are just coming out with non-rare golds. If I've already got them in the club, they're going on the transfer list because I will sell them at some point, or I'll just try and get rid of them on the day that I did it. Here's the inform then. We go ahead and get ourselves some random Spanish 81 rated player. But when I thought he was going to be discard, and I'm recording this on Friday before any player of the month has dropped, and I know this is going up on Saturday, but I recorded this on Friday and he wasn't worth anything. But people had started hyping up that there might be a Spanish Premier League player of the month, meaning that, well, his price has rocketed to like 35, 40,000 coins. So if I don't need him for the player of the month, I'm going to flog him straight away, make some decent profit, and that will definitely break even on this challenge for me, 100%. Even though he's kind of a nobody in form. That's the great thing about these squad building challenges, is that literally random nobodies become a somebody at some point in time, simply because of SBCs, you know. Marquee matchups, whenever that happens, always tends to increase the price of certain players. So if you're opening packs, like a pack like this is literally a gold mine, because although you might not make instant coins, if you stick those players in your club, I guarantee you at some point over the next few months, you will need them, and you'll go ahead, sell them, make a few thousand coins. It will top your club up. I went over to my Road to Glory account where I obviously don't spend any money. For those of you that watch that, I'm sure you're really enjoying the series and I get lots of great feedback on it. But yeah, I don't spend any money over there. I do the bronze pack method a lot. And I just went and had a look at my club. I had a bunch of Mexican league players, a bunch of Turkish league players, bronzes of course, that I could stick up on the market. And out of the 15, 20 players I listed, I got like at least 10,000 coins back just from random discard players that I would never ever use and would normally discard. That's amazing profit that to be had just from opening bronze packs that cost 400 a time. So then, we have completed, we didn't really get anyone in our packs apart from that one Spanish inform who, well, turns out sells for like 35, 40k at the time of me making this. I'm going to try and profit from him just because as soon as he gets flooded on the market, he becomes a nobody again. Well, not a nobody, he's a professional footballer, but he becomes someone who's literally worth 10, 11,000 coins, and I might as well make some profit on him whilst I can. Hopefully you guys want to complete Gignac. I'll do a player review on him, let you know what he's like, of course, and I said I'll leave a link to FUTWIZ in the top right corner. But yeah, I've now got every single special item from squad building challenges that I could possibly get at this point in time, which is pretty awesome. There's actually 4 French ones, Perbets, Gignac, Lacazette and Payet, and I've got all of them. Maybe I need to stick them into a squad at some point and see how they fare together. But if you've enjoyed the episode, guys, make sure you smash a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new. Have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Peace.